April 19th, 2025. I slept okay, just not as long as I was hoping. I got up and just kind of got to my things. Carter came over and did some work on the house here, just getting some things out. And I continued to work on my graphics setup. Worked on that all day. Actually made a lot of progress. It was pretty good. Finally broke through on the formula that I've been fighting the last couple days in the spreadsheet stuff. And then in the evening I headed over to Deanna's and hung out with the crew there, and we played a game and had some snacks and then watched a movie. It was pretty nice. After that I came home, and I'm actually leaving early in the morning to go do some arm wrestling in Canada in the morning, but man, I should have gone to sleep a little while ago. As you can tell, I'm kind of tired. My eyes are just like zapped. So I'm gonna crash out pretty quick. Deep thought of the day. I had this kind of thought, and I think I've probably had this before, maybe exactly, but maybe not considered it much. But can we make a term and call it pre-gret? That's probably the wrong way to say it, or maybe that's a little not obvious, or maybe it doesn't make sense. But it's basically regret, but regretting, basically the idea is forecasting ahead in your mind the regret that you'll have if you follow a certain course or take a certain action. I think it's kind of akin to learning from somebody else's mistakes. And I think there's something that can be kind of delved into as far as the concept of pre-gret. And I don't know, I thought it was an interesting concept. Call to action in regards to that, man, I'm not sure. But thinking ahead, I guess maybe pre-gret is one of the motivating factors for change in a certain way. Doing a thing so that you know you won't regret it later. And I guess the call to action is, at some point this week, just make one of those simple choices. And then, after you've made the correct choice and you don't regret what you decided, reward yourself for making the correct decision in some small way, whatever way that is. Rewards are valuable teaching tools and can actually, in some small way, be agents of change. So there we have it. All right, that's all for today. Until next time, take it easy.